Hey Mechwarrior, welcome back to Plays Mechwarrior 5. We're here in the Meacham system. We just returned here to get our battlemechs back into shape after a mission. And I've got to stop the stalkers repair. I want to make a change. Been talking about it a few times now. We switched it over in the past to a LRM-10 and um, medium laser mech, and that's all it's got on it. Now we're going to switch it back to a more little bit of everything mech. Being just an LRM-10 kind of hangs back and doesn't do the up close stuff very well. So what we're going to do is see about replacing some of the 10s with a couple of 6s instead. I see I've got Artemis. I might do that. So I think it's more versatile if I put it on the arms. But it's a stalker arm, so really it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put them up here. That way if it does get in trouble, it's still got them. I'm thinking real hard about doing these. I can take out one of these and put in one of those. And I don't have a double, but I do have enough. And I'm going to give it one more just to be sure. I'd rather have that here so it's a little bit better protected. And then a heat sink. I think that'll do it. Yep, heating is in fact marginal. At 2.5, I'm right at the line of what I would consider okay. So that would be a little bit better. And then this guy should have gotten improved sensors a long time ago. We'll take it off the market. Because I got the cash, might as well spend it instead of taking it out of stock. And that increases its alpha damage and its damage per second. And makes it a whole lot better rounded off. I can now count on it to take out long range targets and blast the heck out of short rangers. Let's start it off. See if there's anything else I need to do. I wish I had a better Gauss or just a plain better rifle, period, for this guy. I say rifle, I mean ballistics, of course. Yeah, I want to have something with range. Let me check. He's got short burst lasers and an LRM-15, so he's got long range taken care of. Let me take a look at him. What the heck? I'd like to give him a little bit more punch. Because you're not always standing at long range. And I can hear that Gauss going off. And it's not very often. Not as often as I would like at all. That's a lot more punch. Okay, 7 points. 7 points would be a lot if it's coming at you. Put one there. Put one there. Gonna have to get another one. And there is none. What's up with these markets here? Nobody sells anything. No point in having a case if there's no ammo in the body. We'll knock that back down. and go somewhere else for more ammo. I'll go ahead and start to work because throwing a ton of ammo in later on is easy. Okay. And we'll go look. Oh, wait a minute. I keep forgetting entirely to do cantinas. I always do the war dog until I get up to level 10. And frankly, without at least a third ton of AC-20 ammo, it's going to be a very, very short mech. Wow. It's almost like they know what I'm looking for. Some things never change. I hate wasting time like this. I know when I go away, do a mission, and come back, time has passed, and you would think that markets have reset a bit, but they just don't. Erg. Last chance. Go out in the wild and buy a ton of AC-20. It's not that unusual. And to go to 3 industrial hub planets or systems and not find a single ton of AC-20, that's got to be unusual. And yet there we go. I just did. That might well make it so I just can't use that making the next mission. Killing Kane. That's a long one. Oh, we'll leave those on the back burner. Go to there, because we're heading up to here. But I'm going to try one more time. Find me some AC-20. And if not, switch back to the Gauss. I got a double heatsink, I'll take that. And the fateful push of the button. Halves. Take what you get. Let's see. I can put that one there. I've got a ton and a half left, so I can do that, and I think it falls under this. Nope. Can't be there. Well, that's surprising. Where does the case fall under? Armored and structured, you would think. Indicates I'm not taking ammo in the head. Nah, we'll get rid of that. Trim that back off and take a heat sink. Okay. Yeah, I could use the heat sink. I'll go ahead and give it the double. And that should pad that ammo there. In case you're unfamiliar with that usology, that's your padding. If a critical hit comes in, it's got one chance of hitting out of 4 of hitting the AC-20 ammo and exploding it, because there's 4 things in there. So it's like a roll of the die. Doing the same thing with a single heat seat here, covering for the large laser short burst. That still makes for a hot mech, believe it or not. But I really can't give anything else up other than dropping that LRM-15 down. And I don't want to do that. Let's go. 5 days is no biggie. And let's make sure everybody's painted up nicely. Been some changes in mechs lately. Pretty Baby in particular. Hate to mess up that paint job on it, but I got an Atlas, an RS. At some point, this game's going to go 400 ton every mission. It helps to have 400 tons. And that's why I build up the cash. And that would be a nice fast, but I don't have money at this point. Heck, I don't have the money or the good equipment to put into those 2 Atlases I just bought. So, gonna get expensive here real soon. See, I don't do PPCs. That doesn't mean my AI, controlled mech shouldn't have it. But I gotta make some money. Takes a bunch of money to run a mech company. Speaking of which, let's go take out a king crab. The Clab Florentine for dinner. Still the same. Contracts. 80 difficulty campaign mission at 330 ton drop limit in a forested area. 7 days. Unlimited visibility. Gotta replace all that cash I just spent. That's the whole grind of this game. That's why it's called Mechwarrior Mercenaries. I'm a little bit heavy, believe it or not. What do I want to get rid of? Well, nothing, to tell you the truth, but I don't want to lose 1/3 of my money. That's 1,000,000 C-bills. So, you have the least affinity here. And you're in slot 4. Not close enough. 10%'s 400K. And any less than that, and I don't feel comfy. I have no qualms at all about going in heavy and giving up a little cash for it if it makes the mission that much easier, because it also means potentially you take less damage. If you're not taking internals, that's always a good thing.
Attention. Prepare for battlemech departure. online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Time to send these bastards back to hell, Commander. The Infernal aerodrome should be straight ahead.
I always wanted to jump out before I'm there.
Target acquired.
Way to go, Stalker.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed.
Coordinating our attack.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Engaging shared target ID.
This is a long mission,
Enemy presence detected, Commander.
so it behooves you to spread the damage.
New target blackjack.
By which I really mean don't take it.
Focusing our fire on target. Enough of you.
Destroyed.
This is Dragon. Reporting mech destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Dragon reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Target
Good work, Commander. You've eliminated their main defenses. Now, destroy the aerodrome's remaining infrastructure.
Affirmative.
Like I said, it's a long mission. Save ammo.
target acquired. Target destroyed.
Altogether, you have 3 different bases you have to destroy. So, be wise. Stompy a bit. Better to take the time and not have, 0 ammo and only a medium laser at the end to fire. Going against a king crab, that would kind of be a bad thing. And yeah, walls count.
The aerodrome is in ruins. Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your approach. We don't know what's there. Could be armor, mechs, anything.
Everything. Yeah, I knew that laser was there.
Your time is up.
I think there's a whole lance of mechs here and a tank or two.
New target Thunderbolt.
Attacking from position.
I'd like to see some LRMs flying. There you go. 2 mechs with LRMs. They should be pretty well engaged.
Target acquired. New target.
Consider it done.
Target acquired.
That supply depot has Comstore markings on it. I guess that's not a huge surprise, considering Comstore has been helping Inferno. But what's with all those cranes and a huge amount of supplies? What are they up to?
Incoming missile. New target quick draw.
For some reason, he disappeared off my target. Thought he was dead.
Incoming missile.
Mech kill confirmed.
I've got it ranged. Moving to range.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Engaging lance focus. Reactor compromised.
It's almost like I ignored my own advice and started taking damage, huh?
Target destroyed.
What's a
Target
cicada at?
acquired.
Somebody kill that guy. I'm gonna go focus on Stompy Stomp.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Destroyed.
Commander, I just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Copy that. Let me know when you have a definitive location. I want that son of a bitch.
Will do, Commander.
Still 2 major battles in this. That's a solid building. Yeah, it gets boring after a while. How much dust-laden smoke can you walk through?
Location on Yamata, Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification.
Wouldn't you?
Go get him.
With pleasure.
Looks like the damage is pretty much even across all of us. Bad part means that's the Thunderbolt means it's hurting a little bit more actually, because bottom line is I can't take as much. But it's a pretty stout little mech.
Multiple LRM launches detected. They're headed in your direction. Additional aircraft inbound. I'm also picking up light mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
Copy that.
Nice solar array. A little wasteful space.
Target acquired.
Threat eliminated.
These forces seem to be a mix of Comstor and Black Inferno. I guess with Yamata here, they weren't taking any chances.
Incoming missile. Target acquired. New target locus.
Order acknowledged.
Target info received.
Dragon reporting. Target destroyed.
Not getting my cursors up there. Look like my locked up.
New target spider.
This is Dragon. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Looks like these tiny mechs are always giving me more trouble than they should be. Yeah, we're getting smacked on pretty good here.
Got it ranged. This is Dragon. Target destroyed.
New target catapult.
I'm still gonna beat on Yamata, Commander. No change. Looks like we're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Understood.
Incoming missile.
Have requested location, Commander.
Don't recall that I did that.
Mechwarrior.
Yes, sir. Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired.
Reporting heavy damage.
Target destroyed. New target hunchback.
We're on it, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Time to start killing
Target
stuff.
acquired.
Your time is up.
Yeah, I've been dancing around too much here.
Enough of you.
I wish that was true.
Reporting. Reporting mech destroyed.
Yeah, I got beat up on that a little too hard. Trip off the last one.
Commander, dropship inbound. Intercept course. Looks like Yamata's called in the cavalry.
We finally meet face to face, Commander. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm going to gut you and your mech, just like I did your father.
Come try it, asshole. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to pay for what you did.
Show me a target. Come on.
New target vindicator.
Lance target received. Attacking from position.
Biggest guns off the field first.
I'll have to make do without that component.
Well, any guns off the field's a winner. Look at me, Mr. King Crab. The other guys get the good shots in the back. You're dead.
You're a good pilot.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Done with you. Your naked corpse will be hanging from those fortress walls.
Excellent kill, Commander. Unfortunately, Yamata used Kane as a distraction in order to make his escape aboard a dropship. We'll have to track him down later. Right now, you need to clear that fortress of any remaining Inferno forces, then raze it to the ground.
Roger that.
Now my ammo held out. I figure why I can't walk on that. There must be a step here or something. There, yep. I'll just go in a different way. There's no hurry, there's no more enemies. That's why this is kind of a pointless exercise in demolition.
Alright, Commander. Excellent work. With Kane dead and their base of operations in ruins, that should finally put Inferno out of business once and for all.
Target
Hang tight. I'm on my way down.
Yeah, a little bit bruised, but not too bad. And like I said, a king crab. I now have 400 tons to drop once I get these guys repaired and online. And that's literally all just luck of the draw. Because notice I didn't salvage a single one of my assault mechs, except the Victor. And speaking of hero mechs, nope, we gotta go talk to Rihanna. I gotta calibrate my mouse for this game differently. Sometimes you want quick responses, sometimes you want measured, accurate responses instead. It always screws me up bouncing around.
Hey, Commander. I have to say, we're living in extraordinary times. The buried Star League fortress we found on Xinjiang is, in itself, a monumental discovery. But what we found inside, well, that's nothing short of astonishing.
That's a lot of fancy adjectives, Rihanna.
Perhaps, but think about it. Comstar have been working on this site for years, and still, they've only managed to unearth a small portion of the fortress. Spears estimates that excavating the rest of it could take decades, and that's only the half of it. I'll let Spears describe what he's found, and the importance of it. Spears, the commander's ready. Go ahead.
Hello, Commander. Congratulations on taking down Kane and putting an end to Inferno's reign of terror.
Thanks.
Let me explain what we found. As Rihanna told you, this fortress was lost to humanity for almost 300 years. That is, until Comstar stumbled upon it. Inside one of the excavated buildings that Comstar was able to unearth, we located an ancient star map carved into one of the walls. Every known system within the inner sphere is charted on that map. But this is no ordinary map, Commander. This one is special.
How so?
It's more expansive, more comprehensive than any map currently known to exist. Beyond the periphery, there are hints that this map charted what, for us, is currently uncharted space. It appears that wasn't always the case. Not before the fall of the Star League. Unfortunately, a significant portion of the map has been destroyed. Again, whether that was intentional or not, we don't know yet.
Okay, I feel like you're about to make a point.
I am.
Yep.
Embedded into the map were a series of symbols. These symbols correspond exactly to the location of recently discovered Star League bases, settlements, and weapon depots that were, until Inferno found them, lost to time as well. They were obscured, buried, concealed from even those who lived right next to them, as was the case here on Xinjiang. Not surprisingly, the symbols on the map also correspond to the numerous areas of refugee displacement that we've been tracking over the years in our pursuit of Black Inferno. We made the connection between Inferno driving people from their land and the discovery of the lost Starlink facilities. But we didn't know how they were able to locate them. Now we do. Comstar has been using the map to pinpoint those sites and sending Inferno forces to pillage them. It's been happening all across the Inner Sphere. It explains almost everything we've discovered so far. Almost.
We believe your father's coordinates have something to do with the missing section of the star map. It's why Yamato wants them so badly. He's looking for something out there, something big. And he thinks we have the coordinates to whatever it is.
The question is, what do the coordinates lead to? And why did your father have them? If we're gonna answer those questions, we need to decrypt the coordinates first.
The problem, however, is that the encryption is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Breaking it is more difficult than I originally imagined. I need more time.
Right now, Commander, Yamato knows something we don't. But we have something he doesn't. That puts us on even ground. For the moment. Once we unlock those coordinates, we'll finally have the upper hand.
In the meantime, we take on more contracts, bolster our inventory of mechs and recruit new pilots. If we thought Inferno was tough, Comstar is going to be much worse. To that end, I've uploaded a new contract, Commander. From House Kurita. I'll go ahead and prepare the mission briefing while you get us where we need to go.
Copy that. And Spears. Thanks.
You bet. Good luck, Commander. We'll talk soon.
Well, that's all that. Deliverance. I don't like to read these out loud. I've got my thing about that, but you could always pause, and I will try to remember to roll down like that so you can read the entire thing going on if you'd like. Another 2,500 C-bills for completion. Skip on that. And see where it's at. Oops. Already picked it. That was silly. Star map says way down there. Right there. So instead, we're going to go up here. Because I'm going to see what that hero mech is. I might not have cash, but I haven't traded in equipment in a long time. We've thinned the stock of AC2 tier zeros, etc. The Black Widow. I do like the Black Widow. It is a well put together mech. However, for 19 million C-bills, pass at this point. Hard pass. It's a chainsaw with the machine guns, medium pulses, and ERPPCs to keep things back a distance if necessary. That is a very nice 70-ton mech. XL engine double heat sinks, that's how it packs it all in. But not for now. For now, we got things to do with our own mechs that we already have in hand. Fortunately, I can't do much with that. Oh no. That is not bad. Not bad at all. How was the engine core not taken out? That makes no sense. I gotta look at that. It is taken out. Lying sack of crap. I don't think I have engines. I do. I don't see no reason not to go ahead and do it just like it is. Except maybe a little better. The heat is abysmal. What else is wrong with it? 2 tons of AC20, that's it. So that's not a good thing. 1 ton of LRM for a 15. No, this mech won't do. Old-fashioned fast strip. And of course it switches mechs on me. Well, tell you what, I just noticed the time. It's been 41 minutes of gameplay. So, that's it for this episode of Opal Plays Mechwarrior 5. You don't need to be watching me fart around fixing up mechs. I think I'm going to do that offline for both the King Crab and the 2 Atlases I picked up. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Till then, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. When I do come back for the next episode, I'll walk you through what I've done with them. And until then, Opa's out.